Part 2. So back to what I was saying. There are things you need to understand that fitness will do to you. There are things you need to understand that fitness will do to you. Fitness doesn't just improve only just the physical appearance of your life. It opens doors and opportunities for you. It opens more places that you have closed your eyes and mindset for. This is what it does to you. Not just fitness. It will teach you about regularity, discipline. This is what it will teach you. It will help you with your finance. It will help you as a man to stop being miscarrious. It will help you as a man not to womanize, not to chase multiple women. Because why? When you have multiple sex, you lose your energy as a man and your strength reduces. So when you go to the gym to hit that iron, if you are lifting about an 80 or 100 kg, you drop drastically to 60 and you'll be struggling for like few months to move to 80. This is why you have to be very, very cautious about your sexual energy life. Fitness will help you fix that. It will help you fix your routine on how you sleep. Understanding that if you work out a lot, you need to have time to sleep. Because your muscle don't grow when you are at the gym. Your muscle grows when you are resting after you've done a very heavy workout. So sometimes you could see your mates and most people who work out a lot and you know, oh, I do very well, but at the end of the day, I'm not like this. You need to also check your routine of how you sleep. Every decision you make also applies to your life. It will teach you on how to eat right, understanding that if you eat too much of oil, it is not good for your muscles. When you don't eat the right vegetable, you will not have good calcium in your body. When you don't eat fruits, you won't have the right nutrition. You will now understand the time to eat fruit, the time not to eat this, the time to eat that, because you start using yourself as a self-study. But I think most of us don't actually look at the side. It will teach you about what you eat, understanding that if you consume too much of alcoholic drinks and all that, or too much of lactose juice, manufactured juice, you understand that you get bloated. Why? Because there's a gas in your stomach. So you want to teach you this is this for this is this. Don't go here. If you go here, we are going to have big problem. It will teach you to be calm. And why is it teaching you to be calm? Fitness will teach you to be calm in the essence of you understand what you can do, but you decide to be calm because it gives you an insight of yourself. Because whenever you are hitting that iron, you're working out, it's just only you and yourself in that your mind. So you know at that moment if you know who you are, if you align to yourself, if you're honest to yourself. It is always like that. To fix your financial life, understanding that you need to eat right, which is very expensive. When people see people who go to the gym and they're like, oh, you just go to the gym to waste your life, you just go to the gym. Most people don't even understand that the eating routine of someone who goes to the gym is actually an investment, which is more even expensive. But because people don't understand, that is why I say most of the time, you don't judge a situation that you have never been. You don't do that. You don't judge or disguise a situation that you have never been. Because when you find yourself in that same situation, you find it very hard. But our prayer is not to find ourselves in a situation that we can bring ourselves out. Now, fast forward to what I'm saying. It will not only help your financial life, it will help your sense of budgeting. This is what fitness does to you. It's a secret. It's just like the olden days in the Bible. The Bible is filled with so many wisdom. I was listening to Tion Von and Cat Williams YouTube video podcast they had, and he said he has read. Cat Williams said he has read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, and this brought me back to my mother. Every year, my mom makes sure she reads from Revelation, from Genesis to Revelation. Every year that I have known for the past 15 years, my mother has read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. So I understand, and I've been on that journey since last year. I've not even finished my own. And I keep wondering, I'm thinking I am disciplined, but the people before us are so disciplined. These are the things we need to start looking, going back to our roots, understanding the things our ancestors were eating that made them strong, that made them okay. We are all just reincarnation of our ancestors. I'm not bringing spirituality in this, but I'm just trying to tell you things I'm seeing, researches I'm gaining, a good download of wisdom. So if you look at it in this other way, you understand that fitness will help you choose a better spouse. Because why? You have understand the power of discipline and consistency. You will never want to settle with someone who is not consistent or disciplined. Because why? A step back is a step back of you. Because if your wife is down, you as a man, you are down. Yes. Because a woman is a support, she's a helpmate. So if your helpmate or support system is down, there is no how you can function. It's just when you come to production, if the power line is cut off, other sectors that are even heavier than the power line, it's not going to work. It will help you choose someone who is better for yourself, because you wouldn't want someone who will take you back. You want someone who is going to take you front and elevate. If you look at this guy, Samson Dauda, Mr. Olympia, it's also what he did. The person training him is his wife, a woman. So that man owes a lot to that woman too. We know he's doing the hard work, but you see that support there, which might be little, that is what everybody needs. So which took me back to two days ago, yesterday we were at the gym, and I was lifting from the back like this. I was doing a pull back manually, and normally I go 4 plates. 4 plates I go 3 or 4 reps, but when it comes to 5 plate I go like 1 reps. But that 1 reps I go beyond 8, 9, 10. I've never passed that 10. But yesterday there was a guy looking at me. I was lifting it. I got to 8. He was looking at me. I got to 9 till I got to 12, and I dropped it. That was a push. This is just what I'm trying to make you understand. Now, fitness doesn't help you in your relationship lifestyle. It helps you with your spirituality, because it opens a space for you to start understanding things. I told you, it's a different world. Most people think fitness is just to go and get exercise and you become this and you do that and you get muscles and all that. A person who really loves what they are doing will understand this video, or they will resonate with this video, because they understand what I am saying. That at a point in your life when you begin to do fitness, you will no longer see it as a bodybuilding stuff. You start seeing it as just a lifestyle. You start exploring. You turn your pain into power. Turn your lemons into lemonade. That was what we did in Nigeria when we were doing a lot of things that most people see me, they say, oh, you are doing this, you are doing that. No, it came from a place of pain, but I didn't see that pain because life called me at a very early age. So I began to understand. I began to work hard because I need to work for myself to know what I'm going to eat. So I started those things. So I didn't know it was going to be like this. But every time I was feeling pain, I got used to it. So if you are not ready to take this as a lifestyle, it's okay for you to be fit. Yeah, there are people who want to have six-pack, people who want to have chest, who want to have muscle. But when you begin this thing, there will be a time it's going to come, you begin to understand that it is very addictive. It is not because it is addictive because you are trying to be in a competition with someone. No, it becomes addictive to you because it helps you for some things that you alone know what is wrong with you, of which a lot of people will not tell you. When you see people who go to the gym who are consistent, there's a discipline, there's something it's working out for. So don't feel probably you're not gonna. No, you're going to go to the gym. You will go to the gym. But there'll be a point in your life whereby you will no longer see this as just fitness. So before you go to the gym or you want to start being fit, first of all you must be prepared mentally, because it will be an insult to you as a human being that you cannot be consistent with something that you say is going to make you better. You cannot do that. You literally cannot do that, because that would be a failure to yourself, and that would be a lie that you told to yourself. So once you want to start something, you start it and you put your mind to it. Don't just wait till when it is perfect. No. Don't wait before it is perfect. Don't wait before it is perfect. Don't. Because if you're waiting for perfection, me and you cannot talk through the phone like this. You know what I'm saying? It all came out with failed experiment. Elon Musk did a lot of stuff. It failed. Let's don't even just talk about Elon Musk. He's my favorite. Let's even forget about Trump. Leave them, is my favorite. Let's go back to Africa and talk about people, Coach Charis. We're talking people like Obi Kubana, E-Money, Zenko, Aliko Dangote. Okay, Aliko Dangote is a billionaire. Let's call those men that are billionaires that we know. And how did they do this thing? How did they do that? They failed. You only see these rich men in the video and they are spraying money and all that. But do you know how many times most of their goods has fallen into the ocean that we don't know? All these billionaires you see, do you know how many of their goods has been attacked by pirates? Do you know how many of their goods has missed routes? You hear that they want two container missed route. You hear that this one fell in the sea. Do you know how many times? But you will only come online and see the success. But deep down, there are losses these men have taken. So when you see them, do not envy them. Understand that you can begin, you can start. So when I look at this man and I'm like, how will somebody have this kind of money? But something has to tell me, no, you have to work to get there. And you have to take a lot of losses. There are people in Dubai currently that before they even had to get their first taste or first that, they went through hell. I personally am an example of what I faced in the country, but I had to come out, I had to keep pushing. So you will not, because you wait till it is perfect, no. Sometimes it doesn't even need perfection. Yes, it just needs you to show up. Along the time, people don't just only look at your physical body. People who are deeply intelligent with very high value look beyond your physical look, and they look at and they say, what kept you going? That's one thing I'm going to bring up in my podcast very soon. That's the next big question. And if there's anyone that want to show up on this set, kindly identify on the comment section and let's get down to it. It's wartime. It's that wartime for you to get yourself out of that comfort zone. It's that wartime that you need to get yourself out from that situation that you are right now. It's that wartime that you need to get your ass up and go look for a gym and play a membership and stick to that program. You stick to that program to the extent that you feel like this is the time to give in this shit. That's what you need to do. Next week, show up right here. Let's get consistent.